I said before the fight that I was giving Jesse Vargas the edge to beat Saddam Ali. Saddam Ali, in my opinion, just hasn't been active enough. His last fight was almost a year ago when he fought Francisco Santana on undercard of Klitschko versus Jennings. T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. Jesse Vargas is now the new WBO champion at 147 pounds, and he's chasing down Timothy Bradley. What I feel that is, even if Timothy Bradley loses to Manny Pacquiao, I feel that Bob Arum will still match him up against Jesse Vargas. So it's safe to say that Vargas versus Bradley 2 is going to happen sometime, I guess you can say, this year. T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Saddam Ali, okay. In my opinion, as I said in my prediction video, my initial video about this fight, is that we really don't know too much about Saddam Ali. Why? Because he hasn't had too many televised fights. And also, when you look at the level of competition, Jesse Vargas has the better resume, and he's fought overall, tougher fights, in my opinion. Saddam Ali is not a bum. He is good to a certain extent. But when it comes to Jesse Vargas, you just saw that the grit and the experience, especially the grudge he had from the Timothy Bradley fight, carried over into this fight. So now it's going to be interesting to see where Saddam Ali goes from here. In my opinion, he needs to get right back at it. In fact, if he's already fought once this year, he needs to fight 2 more times this year if he's going to really, try to cement his name into the minds of fans, because it just looks like he's just, going to be in a bit of a limbo, because now he's going to have a lot of fighters that may want to fight him thinking that they could beat him and maybe they can stop him. He was taking some clean right hands from Jesse Vargas. And Jesse Vargas, how many knockouts does Jesse Vargas has? Jesse Vargas just scored his 10th KO. Jesse Vargas had 9 KOs before coming into this fight. And the last KO Jesse Vargas had was against Walter Estrada in 2011. So for Saddam Ali, it must be tough getting knocked out by a guy and getting knocked down multiple times by a guy who doesn't have real solid punching power. Now, Saddam Ali said that, there was some issues with his ankle, whatever the case may be, just like Max Kellerman alluded to in the post-fight interview with Saddam Ali. It sounds like an excuse. He's just, he just, in my opinion, I don't want to say he got outclassed, but he got outboxed. And when it mattered in the second half of the fight, because, in the first half of the fight, it was, a close fight. It was too close to call almost. But when it came to the championship rounds where it mattered, Jesse Vargas, had the mentality of he wasn't going to let the things that stopped him from winning the Timothy Bradley fight, stop him from winning his championship. And when you look at the career of Jesse Vargas, he hasn't really been too active himself. He fought Timothy Bradley last June, and then before that, he didn't fight since 2014, and he's been known to have some pretty controversial fights. Where does Jesse Vargas go from here? I don't know if he's going to directly fight Timothy Bradley or if he's going to have some type of interim bout. Let me look at the WBO rankings really quick. I'm going to look at the WBO rankings and see who is going to be likely the next mandatory for the WBO title at 147 pounds. Let's see. You got Saddam Ali already got his shot. You got Manny Pacquiao, who's fighting Timothy Bradley. You got Amir Khan, who's fighting Saul Canelo Alvarez. Jesse Vargas won the belt. And then you got Chris Algieri and Sean Porter. Chris Algieri, Sean Porter, Jeff Horn, Bradley Skeet, who likely moved up the rankings. Yeah, when it comes to the rankings for the WBO, Jesse Vargas is going to have a pretty, laxed title reign until he fights Timothy Bradley or if he beats Timothy Bradley again. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe, follow me on Twitter. The links to my social media are right down below in the description box.